that time of day again. Age of Mythology time. Tournament time, actually. First round of the lore/redemption bracket between me and Mr. Kiluminati or something like that. So yeah, welcome, welcome. This is also being cast by Mr. Boyd. So thank you, Raptor, for the good luck. I will turn the mic off in game. And the cam off as well. And we'll chat about my wins or losses between each game. This is a lower bracket, so competition slightly lower overall. I'm hoping I can beat Kiluminati. I feel like I'd have a decent chance. Ali Reza Farshad through. Hello, hello. All right, we're about to get started actually here. This is quick turnaround. Man, I log in, turn the stream on, we're ready to go. Wasting no time. So I will see you guys on the other side.
UIR,
Greg, Tayo, UIR,
and UIR, and UIR, Gerek,
and UAE,
Gerek, UIR, no, Gerek, UIR,
Jirej, Tayo,
NUIR, EU refer,
and which, and you refer, into,
Greg, UIR, Greg, EU refer, NUIR, up,
into, Tayo, UIR, Gerek.
in which UIR refer,
In which, Gerek. And which, image erect. Image erect. Tayo.
ini to ia tawit,
Into. In which, Greek.
Greg, UIR, Tayo,
In which, Gerek. Tayo.
NUIR,
Jirej, Tayo, UAE,
In which, you refer.
in refer,
Greg, EU refer,
In which, no. Gerek.
ini to,
in wedge,
Into.
in which, up, Tayo, ia tawit, Hro ia tawit, Tayo, Inito. I air.
Entiu.
Enwich iatawit. Inito. Up. UI air. EU refer. Up.
Entiu. Freya.
Inito. Up.
In wedge.
Inito. UI air.
Entiu.
Rig tayo. EU
Entiu.
refer.
In wedge.
Inito. Tayo.
Gerek. Tayu. EU refer.
Enwich. Enwich. Ak. EU refer. EU refer. Rig tayo. Ak. Ak tayo.
In wedge. Entiu. EU refer. In wedge.
Inito. Tayo. Ak.
In edge. Erect.
Rig EU refer. UI air. EU refer. Inito. Ak.
And UAE Air.
Rig. UI air. UI air. Rig. Tayo. EU refer. Air. Ak. EU refer.
Jirej. UAE. Tayo. UAE.
In wedge.
Air. Jirej.
Inito.
And Tayo.
Gerek.
In a Jirek. UAE.
Tayu refer. In edge. Erect.
Inito. Air.
Inito ayo refer.
Inito. Air. Tayo refer. Enwich. Aya iatu. Rig. EU refer. Tayo. Aya iatu. Rig. Ak. Rig. Ak. EU refer. NUI air. Inito. Rig. Tayo. Enwich.
In
Tayo.
Tayo. Air.
Rig. UI air.
Inito ayo refer.
In edge. Erect. In wedge. Entiu.
Rig. Aya iatu.
In edge. Erect. Entiu. Ayu Veya. In edge. Erect. In edge. Erect.
Rig. Ak. Tayo. Iatu. Enwich. Tayo.
In wedge. In wedge.
En wedge.
Gerek.
En wedge. Garrett.
Rig. EU refer.
And Tayo. Air.
Gerek. Veya.
And Tayo. In a Jirek.
NUI air.
In wedge.
Inegirek. Antio. Entio. Entio.
Finito.
In wedge. Ea at you.
Antio. Uaio. Uair.
Finito.
Antio.
Gerek. You refer.
Inegirek. Erifir. Erifir.
You refer.
Into you. Gerek. Into you. Into you. Into you.
You refer.
Into you.
Enio.
Gerek. Into you. Into you.
In Tayo.
Gerek.
Tayo. Ak.
UER.
Inegirek.
En wedge. Into you.
Antio.
En wedge. Into you. Into you.
In wedge.
En wedge.
In wedge. Iatio.
Into you.
In wedge.
Into you.
Trig. Tayo. Ak.
Gerek. Ear at you. En wedge.
Direk. Uair.
Into you.
Direk.
En wedge. Gerek. Into you. EU refer.
Direk. Tayo.
Gerek.
In
UER.
wedge. Uair. Uair.
Into you. Into you. EU refer.
Ayo refer. Greek. Tayo. Tayo.
En at you. En wedge. Into you. Gerek. EU. EU refer. EU. Gerek. Into you. Into you. Into you. Into you. Gerek. En into you. Into you.
Aya.
In wedge.
Gerek at you. Into you. Into you. EU refer. Into you. Into you. At you.
In wedge. Tayo.
Into you. Gerek. EU refer. En wedge.
Air. You refer. Air.
En wedge. Into you. En wedge. At you. EU. UER. Into you. Into you.
Into you.
Greek.
Go. EU. Go. Ear at you.
In wedge. Arc.
En wedge.
Ayo refer. IR. UIR.
Gerek. Into you. At you. Gerek. EU. refer. Into you. Into you. Into you.
You refer. Gerek. You refer.
Into you. En wedge. And EU refer.
Greek. UIR. Ayo refer.
Into you. Gerek. Gerek. Into you.
Ayo refer.
Gerek. Tayo.
Into you. Into you. Into you. And into you.
Trig. You refer.
Greek. Ayo refer.
UAE Erifir.
Into you. UER. Garrett.
Gerek. EU refer.
Finito. EU refer. Finito. Refer.
Into you. Garrett. Into you. Garrett. UER. Garrett. At you. N wedge.
Finito.
Gerek. UER.
Enwich. Up.
N wedge. N wedge. UER. Into you.
Enwich. Rig.
Image erect.
Enwich. EU refer.
Into you. Garrett. Into you.
Enwich. Ro ia tayo. Refer. Tayo.
Into you. Into you. Into you. Into you. Into you. N way. Into you. Into you. Into you. At you.
Gerek. Pro in Yahweh.
EU refer. UIR.
Garrett. You into you.
Greek. Tayo. In which are you?
Garrett. N way. At you. N you. Into you. N way. Into you. Garrett. At you.
In you. In Yahweh.
Enwich. UIR. Tayo.
In wedge tayo.
Garrett. Into you. Into you. Into you. At you.
Direct.
N way.
Image erect. UER.
Garrett. Into you. Into you.
In a gira Erifir. In a gira.
Into you.
Gira.
Into you.
Finito.
You.
In a gira tayo. And tayo.
Enwich. Finito. Finito. Tayo.
Where and
Rig. Enwich.
Garrett. Into you. Into
And
you.
tayo.
Finito. EU refer.
UER. In which?
Finito.
UER.
Rig. UIR. Enwich.
Garrett.
Gira kaya at you.
Into you.
N wedge. EU refer. N EU refer.
You refer.
Finito.
Into you.
N wedge.
Rig. Tayo.
Into you. Pro in Yahweh. Pro in Yahweh.
Into you. UER. Into you. Garrett. Into you. At you.
Finito. Rig. Up. Finito. Rig. Rig. Finito. Enwich.
Into you. Girl. Into you. Into you.
Image erect. In wedge. Image erect.
Into you. Into you. Into you. Into you. Into you. Into you.
Rig. Ak. UIR. Ak.
Into you. Into you. Into you. Into you. Into you.
In which.
Into you.
Into you. Into you.
UAE. UAE.
In wedge. In wedge erect.
Into you.
Inibaya. Inayo. Rigo iya tayo.
Into you. Girl.
Inito. Rigbaya. Rig tayo. Rig. No. I air. Rig. UI air.
Image erect.
Inito. Ak.
In wedge.
Tayo. Inito.
Image erect. UEF.
Rig.
Image erect. Image
Rig.
erect.
I air.
In wedge.
Rig. Rig. No air. Aya iya tu.
Image erect.
In which.
Into
you. Into you.
Rig. UI air.
in wedge.
Rig. UI air.
In wedge. UEF.
EU air.
Image erect. Wedge. Erect.
Go into you. Go. UEF.
NGO.
NEF. Go into you.
In wedge. UEF. NGUEF.
NEF.
In wedge.
In which
Rig tayo. Inito repair.
into in erect
In which tayo.
into
in which in which into arrive in erect into
And we need IIR.
Gerek
into at Gary into at you
into image erect
In which app. Inito repair. Rig. Inito. In which repair.
into UEF into IU
Inito.
And I ayo. Inito. UIR.
Aya
in
iatu. In which aya iatu. In which aya iatu. Inito. Aya iatu.
got you
Gerek UEF
Rig up. UIR. EU repair.
Gerek in which
and at you
In which aya iatu.
Inito.
In which
Ayo
rig
repair.
UIR.
Greek. Ayo repair.
into UEF
and you
Inito. Aya iatu.
into at you
Inito.
Aya iatu. Tayo. Inito. EU repair. EU repair. Tayo.
into
Greek. IIR. UIR.
UAE in way. Erifir.
and at you and at
in which
in which
image erect UEF erect UEF
Ayo repair.
Inito repair.
Tayo IR.
in which erect image erect
into
image erect
and Gary at you
Greek. IIR.
into UEF
Greek. Ayo repair.
Inito.
UIR.
Gerek arc in which you refer in you refer
Rig tayo.
into
Finito. Air. Finito.
Gerek. UER.
Enito.
Gerek. UER.
Rig.
Into.
Fair.
Into.
And which are you refer?
In which. Yawik. Into. UER.
Finito. Up. Rig. Tayo. EU refer. Who ia tawid?
Are you refer?
Until.
In which?
Dayo. Are you refer?
Finito. Air. Rig. Rig. In which? Air. Finito. Refer.
In which? Arc.
Into.
In which? Up. EU refer.
Which.
Into. UER. In which?
Image. Erect.
Gerek.
Finito.
Into. Here.
In which?
Rig. Who ia tawid? Refer.
Gerek.
Finito. Air.
Girek. Refer.
Greek.
In a girek.
Enito. Are you refer? UIR.
Tayo. Who ia tawid? Finito. Finito. Ia tawid? Refer.
Into.
Are you refer?
Gerek. In which. Into. Image. Erect.
Rig. UIR. Rig.
In a girek. Refer.
Finito. Up. In which?
And are you refer?
In a girek.
In which? EU refer.
Are you refer? IR.
In which. UER.
Greek. IR.
Girek.
Gerek.
Greek.
In which.
Greek.
Area at you.
Enito.
Into. In which. You refer. Ak.
And
errata. Girl errata. Girl into you. At you.
Tayo.
Inage erect. Ak. Tayo. Inage erect. UER. Into you.
Tayo refer. Enito. I air.
Gerek. Purifier. UER. In wedge.
Greek refer. Tayo.
Girl. Into you.
Inegireo. Girek. Antio.
Inito, EU refer. Inito, refer.
Into you.
Tayo, Iatu.
UIR.
Into you. At you.
Greek. Tayo.
Antio.
Here.
Greek. EU refer. EU refer.
Into you. At you.
Enito. I air.
Inito,
In
air.
wedge.
UER.
Inito,
Into you.
Inito,
Enito. Tayo. Tayo.
EU refer. At you.
in which EU refer.
Inage
Girl.
erect.
Into you.
Inito, air.
Oh man. That scroll speed there really gave me a heart attack. The problem is I can't change it in game, or the resolution on my game goes all bonkers. Wow. That was a slog there. Should not have been that hard. Should not have been that hard. I was severely civilian popped for a very long time. Like I probably had like 110 villagers or maybe more. Probably 120 villagers I bet I had towards the end. It was way too many. I just couldn't move around fast enough. Good game, well played. Well, I get a win. I don't know if that was well played. He should have won that if he probably doesn't misclick his if he doesn't misclick his tornado, I bet he wins that. So luck was on my side. You kind of hate to see that, but at that point, what do you do? Would you just, you know? But what hurt me there, Rapple, was my scroll speed was in observer mode for my casting earlier, and I could not scroll at all. That, oh, that's gonna be a point. This is the first time in this tournament I get to give myself a point. Yay! All right. First time. Okay, you guys should be able to see the game. Oh, this is in the way. Oh, wow. Now I have to get used to the scroll speed. Feel like I'm, oh, there it is. I feel like now it's moving like super fasto speed. Moving super fasto speed here. Oh, I'll turn my mic off.
Yuji, Mak, Herjos, Mak, Yuji. Bureg, Yuji, Bureg, Yuji, Skopos, Bureg, Eshlos, Skopos, Eshmak, Yuji, Bureg, Eshlos, Mak, Yuji, Bureg.
Herjos, Eshlost. Mak, Osto, Vayan.
Herjos, Bureg, Eshlost, Bureg, Osto, Herjos, Eshlost, Yuji, Bureg, Osto, Skopos, Bureg, Mak, Osto, Yuji, Osto, Herjos, Osto, Skopos, Eshlost, Yuji, Eshlost, Yuji.
Bureg, Diot.
Skopos, Yuji,
Herjos, Skopos, Diot.
Yuji, Intum. Yuji, Osto, Herjos, Mak, Osto. Herjos, Yuji, Burek. Yuji. Skopos. Burek. Eschlost. Herjos. Yuji. Burek. Eschlost.
Skopos. Osto. Eschlos. Diat.
Skopos. Mak. Eschlost. Yuji. Skopos. Mak. Yuji. Burek. Eschlost. Burek. Eschlost. Mak. Yuji.
Eporofras. Eporofras.
Yuji. Yuji. Herjos. Yuji. Yuji. Burek. Yuji.
Telos Marke.
Burek. Yuji. Herjos.
Telos Marke. Telos Marke.
Burek.
Telos Marke.
Yuji. Osto. Mak. Mak. Yuji. Mak.
Yuji.
Eschlost.
Yuji.
Eschlos. Yuji. Fine.
Yuji. Eschlost. Burek. Yuji. Eschlost.
Skopos. Yuji. Mak. Osto.
Skopos. Mak.
Herjos. Osto. Burek. Schwest.
Yuji. Yuji.
Burek. Yuji. Yuji. Schwest.
Yuji. Skopos. Skopos. Yuji.
Herjos. Schwest.
Yuji. Eschlost. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Burek. Eschlost. Yuji. Eschlost. Skopos. Eschlost. Skopos. Eporofras. Skopos. Yuji. Eporofras. Skopos. Skopos. Burek. Eschlost. Skopos. Eporofras.
Burek. 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 Osto. Osto. Fine.
Skopos. Skopos. Eschlost. Skopos. Yuji.
Yuji. Moses. Intem. Burek. Eschlost. Schwest. Skopos. Schwest. 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 Schwest.
Burek. Skopos. Burek. Burek. Mak.
Skopos. Schwest. 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 Skopos. Mak. Eschlost.
Burek. Osto. Intum.
Yuji. Mak.
Yuji. Skopos. Eschlost.
Herjos. Yuji. Diat. Yuji. Mak.
Yuji. Eschlost.
Burek. Eschlost.
Skopos. Eschlost. Skopos. Eschlost. Yuji.
Skopos. Mak.
Yuji. Dilis Moke. Yuji. Eschlost. Burek. Yuji. Mak. Yuji. Mak.
Yuji, Schloss, Yuji, Yuji. E poro fras. Burek. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji, Schloss.
Skopos, fine.
Skopos. Herjos, West.
Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos.
Burek, Yuji, lost.
Burek, Yuji. Burek, Yuji.
E poro fras.
Skopos.
Yuji.
Burek.
Yuji.
Burek, Schloss.
Skopos. Yuji. Herjos, Diat. Skopos, lost.
Yuji.
Yuji. Herjos.
Skopos, Yuji. Burek.
Yuji. Lost.
Burek, Schwest.
Skopos, Schloss. Yuji.
Yuji. West.
Yuji.
Dilis moke.
Burek, Yuji.
E poro fras.
Skopos.
Dilis moke. E poro fras.
Skopos. Yuji.
E poro fras. E poro fras.
Burek. Yuji. Skopos.
Burek. Ostuji.
Burek.
Dilis moke.
Lost. Most intum. Yuji. West. Lost. Herjonji. Lost. Mak. Diat.
Yuji.
E poro fras.
Mos intem. Mak. Schwest.
Herjos. West.
Yuji. Burek. Schloss. Skopos. Schloss. Yuji.
E poro
Yuji.
fras. Dilis moke.
Burek.
Yuji.
Yuji. Schloss. Skopos. Burek. Yuji. Schloss. Yuji.
Dilis moke.
Burek.
Yuji.
Burek. Most intum. Yuji. West. Mak.
Skopos.
Dilis moke.
Burek. Yuji. Skopos.
Burek. Schwest. Yuji. Schwest. Herjos. Mak. Skopos.
Burek. Skopos. Yuji.
E poro fras.
Yuji. Skopos.
Dilis moke. E poro fras. E poro fras.
Burek.
E poro fras.
Yuji. Schloss. Burek. Yuji.
Herjos.
Lost. Most intum.
Herjos.
Herjos. Diat.
Burek. Diat.
Burek. Herjos.
Yuji. Mak.
Burek. Skopos. Burek. Schloss. Burek.
Skopos.
Yuji.
Osto. Yuji. Mak. Osto. Mos intem.
Herjos.
Burek. Yuji.
Dilis moke.
Schloss.
Dilis moke.
Skopos. Schloss. Skopos.
Dilis moke.
Burek. Skopos.
Herjos. Yuji.
Schloss. Burek. Yuji. Schloss. Burek.
Yuji, Diat.
Yuji, Schwest.
Herr Jost. Skopos. Schwest.
Herr Jost, Yuji, Schlost. Yuji, Schwest.
Yuji. Mos Inter. Mak.
Mark.
Yuji, Schlost.
Yuji. Schloss. Skopos.
Yuji. Diat.
Yuji,
Schloss. Yuji.
Skopos, Diat.
Yuji. Osto.
Herr Jost, Schlost.
Yuji. Eschlos. Osto. Diat.
Schloss. Yuji.
Bureg.
Yuji.
Herr Jost, Schlost. Schlost.
Yuji. Skopos.
Bureg, Yuji.
Skopos.
Bureg, Mak.
Osto.
Mark. Yuji. Schloss.
Herr Jost, Schlost.
Yuji. Skopos. Yuji.
Skopos, Yuji. Yuji, Diat.
Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Burek.
Yuji.
Skopos. Skopos.
Herr Jost.
Skopos.
Eschlost.
Herr Jost, Schlost.
Herr Jost.
Yuji, Schlost.
Herr Jost. Mak. Eschlost.
Herr
Skopos.
Jost, Bureg.
Burek.
Herr Jost, Yuji. Yuji. Yuji.
Burek. Burek.
Bureg.
Burek. Yuji. Skopos.
Skopos, Schlost.
Skopos. Skopos. Burek. Skopos. Burek.
Yuji, Schlost.
Burek. Yuji. Burek.
Herr Jost, Yuji. Schlost.
Yuji. Yuji.
Herr Jost, Mos Intum.
Burek.
Bureg. Volley. Bureg. Osto.
Yuji. Burek.
Bureg. Yuji.
Yuji. Skopos.
Osto. Yuji. Mos Inter.
Burek.
Skopos.
Skopos.
Actually win a series. Man, it was sloppy. I mean, I think anyone watching this series could probably find out why I was in the losers or redemption bracket. Just a lot of it's pretty sloppy. This game was better than the first one. Um, I wasn't a huge fan of my 330. The 4 minute is better here. Just because the 330 doesn't really accomplish a whole lot. Like he still gets the town center up. Um, he still gets his gold mine, and maybe if I probably played a little bit better, I can kind of prevent him from coming out on this gold mine. But it's pretty tough to keep in, especially with where was his starting gold mine anyway? I don't even remember now. But yeah, the behemoths are in some situations really good, in other situations bad. Um, this is one of those situations where they're pretty good. Ra has a hard time killing them until Osiris shows up, and if Osiris is way over here, well, they can't kill anything over there. I was waiting for his mummy to come, but I guess his mummy was over here as well. My main issue this game was I just took too long to grab town centers. Like what really once I kind of see him grabbing this town center, I can grab a second town center right then and still kind of push this a little bit. It took me too long to get my town centers at 9:41. Like probably that's almost 2 minutes too slow. Getting this town center, it should be like 7:30, and still I can kind of do a little bit of pressure here. Um, the one thing though that the early pressure does is it forces mistakes. So he's made a comment in the chat earlier that he did rain without plow, which that's something that when you're under pressure, it forces you to make stupid mistakes, like mistakes you probably wouldn't normally make. So, and then, I mean, there's a lot of idle villager time, but I don't know if the 330 here is really the best thing. But definitely, I just needed to grab
Burek.
town centers quicker. Um, fewer Turma. You kind of just clog up space if you're not Aranos. And then maybe scout like my back gold mine so I'm not on mining forward. But thanks. Yeah, this went obviously better than any of my other games. Some issues, but nothing the end of the world. At least I got all my eco upgrades I needed. I was aging up here. He had decent eco upgrades. The two town center here is the correct play for him. He was just a little slow in getting to it because he forgot his plow. So getting like two town center to heroic is pretty solid. Another thing you can actually do here, and it's a bit risky, but it's something you could contemplate. Instead of coming and taking this town center, there is a world where against Kronos Rush, you shifting sands into their base and just take this town center instead, because obviously all my army's forward. So there actually is room to do that against a Kronos. Is there a lot of room? I don't know, but it's not a terrible idea. But yeah, here he's just rushing Mythic, but he has nothing behind it. Why do I do it when I go 330? It's because it's more fun, and here it's because I did not see my hunt until after I was like part of the way on my berries already. Otherwise, I would have likely did a hunting dogs into like a 405. That's better in this situation. I like the BMS though. They're fun. I would have liked to get this relic. That's a pretty nice relic. And this one is 2 plus 2 archer range. It's actually really good for Terma, who only have 13 range anyway. Well, 12. So plus 2. What is that? A 16% upgrade for their range. It's pretty solid. Oh, a lot of boar down here I missed. But anyway, what time is it? 10:20. Do I play one more? It's a team game. Maybe I'll play one team game and then go to bed. The rare upgrade's okay. It gives archers more hack armor. The problem though, really, is that if your archers are being attacked by a unit that's doing melee damage, they're probably dying anyway. Because the whole point of having archers is to get them in a position where they aren't getting attacked by melee damage. So it's there, but it's not super good. Does the max range reflect or affect archers? So kind of, yes. As a unit gets further away from its target, it has less accuracy. But at like 13, the difference between 12 and 14 isn't huge, so I don't think it would really change it that much. But like when you go from the chariot archer, it goes all the way up to, what is that, +4, so it goes like up to like 22 range. Then you start seeing a lot of missed shots there. Yeah, I do. I tend to use the 330 just because I enjoy it the most from Kronos. It's not really the best, but you like cold pizza? I mean, I like pizza. Um, Hold on. What's the question here? Thanks for watching too, by the way, guys. I appreciate it. What was the question? At a given range, are all units equally accurate for a standing target? Yes, asterisk. There are maybe a couple units with worse accuracy than others, but almost across the board, they have the same accuracy. Really, when people say units have worse accuracy than the other, they really don't, per the game files, but kind of in a way they do per how the game plays out. Because essentially, this is how accuracy works in a nutshell: is you're there's this kind of mystical starting percentage that varies depending on how far you are away from the target. Say 60%. If as each archer fires at the same unit without moving or retargeting, that accuracy gets closer to 100. The third shot will be 100% accurate no matter what. So say it goes from 60%, 80%, 100%. 100% accurate after that. as long as it has a track rating, which that's a whole nother story. You know, if a unit's moving faster than 5, it won't ever hit it. Again, asterisk. So Hippolyta, her problem is that the animation for her attack is so long, almost 2 seconds, that when you get to 100% accuracy with her, it takes 6 seconds because 2, 2, 2 equals 6 seconds. Whereas Odysseus fires in about 1 second. So his third shot is only at 3 seconds, at which point now he's fully accurate at 3 seconds. So yes, it penalizes units with longer animation, attack animation, because it takes longer for them to get to their fully accurate limit. That also is more penalizing when they miss a shot, because if Odysseus misses his first shot, you know, that's not a big deal. But Hippolyta misses her first shot. Now all of a sudden you've lost out on 2 seconds of attack. So that's kind of how it works. And that's why Hippolyta kind of got the stigma of having bad accuracy, where it really wasn't bad accuracy per se. It was her long animation was making her miss more shots than like a Odysseus. And the thing too is then that also affects every time Hippolyta has to move, it goes back to 0%. So, you know, against a good player, you know, whoever the Hippolyta is attacking is going to move away, which means Hippolyta is going to move back down to 0%. So, like, it would take forever for Hippolyta to get up to 100% accuracy. And that's the difference there. That's why, like, in a way, because attack is shown, the unit, their attack is per second, which means they aren't necessarily doing what their attack shows for damage, because almost no unit has an exact 1 second animation. But it is better to have faster attack animations because you just get more attacks in. Like the Ulsark, that's kind of like a hidden reason why the Ulsarks are pretty strong, because their attack animation is so good that they don't really waste animation time. Whereas opposed to like a Contarius with a very long attack animation, if its target moves out of range while it's trying to start its attack, all of a sudden it has to stop. And that's that therein is it's, you know, why maybe a Contarius doesn't look quite as good on paper, or work quite as well in reality as it does on paper. Also, unit size makes a big difference too. I mean, like, if you really pay attention to large fights, your fat units will just be running into each other over and over and over, not doing damage, whereas small units like Ulsarks will fit into all these tiny little cracks and be able to attack, whereas like a raiding gallery would just be bumping off of each other half the fight. Well, kind of lucky. But if their target moves out of range, they're just going to retarget anyway. So putting Alt S doesn't really help at all, because they'll still just automatically pick a new target. So I wouldn't recommend that. But yeah, that is why too, like, chariots aren't quite as strong as they look like on paper. Still a good unit, but not quite as good as they seem on paper, because they'll miss a lot of shots, and they also do have a very long attack animation. Green is very far forward. This is interesting. I missed it. So if I get the temple there down, he probably dies because he passed up this way. Anyway, I'm gonna try to play now.
Πρόσεχε.
So yeah, one more game, then I gotta go to bed. Nice to get a win.
Έτοιμη. Πρόσεχε.
What do I do here? Like, you really almost have to do a two-town center push. So I'm a little bit worried about where this Ulsark did or did not go.
Πρόσταγμα πάνω. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή. Πρόσεχε. Εισβολή.
Λέγε.
Λέγε. Εισβολή.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Ρευτής. Λέγε. Λέγε. Έστω.
I feel like maybe it's kind of dumb to attack with this, but on the other hand, I feel like maybe it's not kind of dumb.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Έστω. Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος.
Because I can actually kill this. It's Norse, so it's
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Βρυτόμος.
Λέγε. Έτοιμος.
he's gonna lose his Ulsark too unless he finds some sort of magic age up here.
Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Θηρευτής. Λέγε. Βρυτόμος. Πρόσταγμα. Θηρευτής.
Did I
Πρόσταγμα.
kill the Ulsark?
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Μεταλλεύς.
Έτοιμος. Καλώς.
Πρόσεχε. Θρητόμος.
Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Πάνι. Λέγε. Λέγε. Ισμάχη.
Λέγε. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Θρητόμος.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
Εισβολή.
Θρητόμος. Ναι. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Εισβολή. Βούλομαι. Καλώς. Πάνι. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Πάνι.
Okay,
Έτοιμος.
so we aren't going to
Πρόσεχε.
cease fire here.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμη.
Έτοιμη. Εισβολή. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Πάνι. Πρόσεχε. Καλώς. Πρόσεχε. Μάχη. Ναι. Ναι.
Λέγε.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Καλώς. Μάχη. Λέγε. Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
Ετοίμος. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Ναι. Λέγε.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
I don't think they went down here.
Μάλιστα. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Ετοίμος.
No, they went up there.
Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Λέγε.
Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι. Έστω.
Λέγε.
Λέγε. Θηρευτής.
Λέγε. Εισβολή. Εισμάχη.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Καλώς. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Εισβολή. Ετοίμος. Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Έστω. Μεταλλεύς. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε.
My help here is maybe not so good.
Ετοίμος. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα. Καλώς. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
I feel like this dude probably is not understanding that I have ceasefire.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Πάνι. Ισμάχιν. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Ναι. Ναι. Έτοιμος. Πάνι.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Λέγε. Ναι. Έστω. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε θόρος, λέγε καλός, Ισμάχιν. Έτοιμος. Βούλωμαι. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε. Εις καλός. Βούλωμε.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλωμε.
Πρόσεχε.
Λέγε βούλωμαι. Θόρο. Ισμάχιν. Βούλωμαι. Βούλωμαι. Έτοιμος. Βούλωμαι. Λέγε εισβολή. Εισβολή. Ορθός.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Ισμάχη. Έτοιμος. Πάνι. Ορθός. Έτοιμος.
Λέγε τόμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλωμαι. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλωμαι.
Okay, Gabo is coming.
Έτοιμος. Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα. Κληρευτή. Πρόσταγμα.
My units here are just funneling into death. I've done a pretty bad job here.
Ετοίμος. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Ορθός. Πάνι. Βούλωμαι. Ορθός. Ισμάχη. Λέγε. Ισμάχη. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Καλός. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Ισμάχη. Πρόσταγμα. Καλός.
Whatever. This guy.
Πρόσταγμα. Καλός. Πρόσεχε. Καλός. Βούλωμαι. Πρόσεχε. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
Just take a TC, really.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Εισβολή.
I feel like
Λέγε.
he probably doesn't speak English.
Λέγε. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Ορθός.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλωμε.
Έτοιμος. Ορθός.
Βούλωμε.
Λέγε. Ορθός. Βούλωμε.
Like, I don't know. I don't know what to say. What resources does he need?
Πρόσεχε.
I gotta think for this guy.
Έτοιμη.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε.
Πρόσεχε. Τόμος. Ναι. Βούλωμε.
Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμος.
Έτοιμος. Καλός.
Λέγε. Βούλωμε. Έτοιμος. Βούλωμε. Ορθός. Εισβολή. Πάνι. Χώρο.
Πρόσεχε.
Λέγε. Χώρο. Λέγε. Χώρο. Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος. Μάχη. Καλός.
I probably should have just ceasefired.
Ετοίμος. Έστω.
Έτοιμη. Πρόσεχε. Βούλωμε.
Έτοιμος. Χώρο. Χώρο. Εισβολή. Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Ισμάχη.
But I don't know. What are you gonna say?
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε.
Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Εισβολή. Πρόσεχε. Καλός. Ισμάχη.
I don't know.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα. Βούλωμε.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι.
Λέγε. Ναι.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλωμε. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλωμε.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω. Θηρευτής.
I was house for a very long time too. You're right.
Πρόσταγμα. Ισμάχη. Λέγε. Βούλωμε. Ορθός. Χώρο. Λέγε. Βούλωμε. Καλός. Λέγε. Ισμάχη. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλωμε. Λέγε. Βούλωμε.
I don't know what to do.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Πάνι. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Έστω.
Έστω. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Πρόσταγμα. Καλώς. Λέγε. Πόρο. Καλώς. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμη. Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι. Πάνι.
Λέγε.
Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Βούλομαι.
This worries me.
Βούλομαι.
Especially because I went to that forward gold mine for like
Ναι.
no real reason.
Έστω. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Πάνι. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Ορθός. Πόρο. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ορθός. Πάνι. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
Έτοιμος.
Έτοιμη. Θηρευτής.
Λέγε. Ορθός. Πάνι. Βούλομαι.
Okay.
Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Πάνι. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Πάνι. Ισμάχιν. Έτοιμη. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Έστω.
Λέγε. Πόρο. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Πόρο. Ορθός. Έτοιμη. Εισβολή. Πόρο.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα.
Ναι.
Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Man, if
Λέγε. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Ισμάχιν.
yes,
Καλώς. Ισμάχιν.
needs to get the town center there though.
Πάνι. Πάνι. Πρόσταγμα. Πόρο. Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι. Λέγε. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι. Ορθός. Πάνι. Εισβολή. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Πόρο. Λέγε. Καλώς. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Πάνι. Βούλο. Πάνι. Βούλο. Πάνι. Πόρο. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Πόρο. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Πόρο.
Έτοιμη. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα. Θηρευτής.
Oh yes, Gaboo can get food.
Έτοιμο. Πόρο. Πρόσταγμα. Καλώς. Ισμάχιν. Λέγε. Εισβολή. Ισμάχιν. Λέγε. Καλώς. Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος.
I'm not sure if he has a.
Ορθός. Ορθός.
Έτοιμη. Έστω.
Wait, I hope you're not watching. You will have.
Πρόσεχε.
Oh shoot.
Μάλιστα.
Dang it.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Ισμάχιν. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
Oh, he's gonna come down here.
Μάλιστα. Έστω. Έστω. Ναι. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε.
I just lost a lot of villagers there.
Ορθός. Βούλομαι.
Ναι. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Ισμάχιν. Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Ισμάχιν. Λέγε. Ισμάχιν.
Πρόσεχε. Εισβολή. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
Έτοιμος. Εισβολή.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ναι. Πρόσεχε.
I really need to grab another town center.
Με μεταλλεύσεις.
Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Λέγε.
Λέγε.
And these guys probably should stop chasing.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Oh, shoot.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Έστω.
Έτοιμο. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμη.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Έστω. Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Ορθώς.
Λέγε, βούλαμε. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Ναι.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
These farms are
Λέγε,
so bad.
ορθώς.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
I need to age up
Μάλιστα,
before I
μάλιστα.
grab
Τα
this.
Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Ναι. Έστω. Βούλομαι. Ναι.
Έτοιμο. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Έστρο. Έστρο. Έτοιμος. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Ναι. Μάλιστα.
What?
Έτοιμη. Έστω. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα.
Εισβολή.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε. Εισβολή.
Έτοιμος. Εισβολή. Μεταλλεύς. Μεταλλεύς.
Λέγε. Πρόσεχε.
Shoot, that's my age up one too.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
Έστω.
Έτοιμος. Βούλαμε.
Probably if I would,
Πρόσταγμα.
dang it.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε.
Probably if I would cease when his town center is almost down, we probably would win. I don't know if we win now at this point.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Εισβολή.
Λέγε. Καλώς.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna cancel this too.
Πρόσταγμα. Καλώς.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος.
Έτοιμη.
Έτοιμος. Πάνω.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Ναι.
Έτοιμος. Ορθώς. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμος. Ορθώς.
Λέγε. Εισβολή. Μεταλλεύς.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Ah, run, you clowns.
Έτοιμη. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Βούλομαι.
Yeah, I
Πρόσεχε.
didn't play this very well.
Έτοιμος. Εισβολή.
Έτοιμη. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμη.
This is not working out very well either.
Λέγε. Θρητόμος.
Λέγε. Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε.
Λέγε. Λέγε.
Man.
Ορθώς.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμη.
Ορθώς. Βούλομαι. Καλώς. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Πάνω.
I don't even think this hero is gonna come out either.
Πρόσεχε.
At least Bob's doing some work. How many bills do I have now?
Έτοιμη.
Not many.
Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Ορθώς. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Έστω. Μάλιστα.
It's basically Gaboo against their whole team.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθώς. Πάνι.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε.
Ναι. Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Έστω.
Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα, χώρο, εις μάχην, εις μάχην.
Is he like killing everybody by himself? I don't think he is. Bless his heart, he's trying.
Λέγε, πρόσταγμα, εις μάχην.
What is that under attack
Λέγε,
here?
βούλομαι. Έτοιμη. Έτοιμη. Ναι. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
Free for all, it looks that way.
Βούλομαι, μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος, βούλομαι. Εις μάχην, ορθός. Λέγε. Έτοιμος, ορθός. Πάνι, βούλομαι.
Stupid game.
Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Έστω με τα λες.
Πρόσταγμα,
Should probably, well, whatever.
λέγε, ορθός.
Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Alright, Bob's got a few heads now.
Έστω. Εις μάλιστα.
Boo.
Έστω. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε.
Έτοιμος.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
Λέγε. Με τα λες.
Πρόσταγμα,
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
λέγε.
Where's Bob? Bob's coming.
Βούλομαι. Πάνι, βούλομαι. Ορθός.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμη. Ναι. Έστω.
I don't think, does bronze affect Herseer? I don't think,
Πρόσταγμα,
no,
όρος.
I can just clear this off with,
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα, μάλιστα, μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα, βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
alright, they went over here.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα, μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα, βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος, λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα, βούλομαι. Καλώς.
Πρόσταγμα, ορθό, βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα, εισβολή. Έτοιμος, ορθός, χώρο.
Way to go, Bob!
Πάνι,
Πρόσταγμα, εισβολή. Έτοιμος.
Oh,
Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
actually, if I can kill this one villa, this one here,
Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα, έτοιμος.
it'll slow them all down.
πρόσταγμα, βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσεχε.
Μάλιστα. Ναι.
Βούλομαι, πάνι. Χώρο,
Λέγε. Έστω.
Έτοιμος. Εισβολή.
Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Εισβολή.
Έτοιμη. Έστω. Βούλομαι.
I got nothing.
Πρόσταγμα,
λέγε. Βούλομαι, πάνι. Καλώς, χώρο.
Έτοιμο. Ναι. Εισβολή.
Λέγε. Εισβολή. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι, ορθός. Εις μάχην. Πρόσταγμα,
πρόσταγμα, έτοιμος. Εισβολή.
πρόσταγμα, μάχην.
That's Gaboo! I don't know what he's doing, but he's a wizard over here. And no matter how hard I try to lose tonight, I can't lose. Oh, man. Gaboo hard carried this. I wish I could have watched what he did. He hard carried this one. Look at him, 6,900. Way to go, Gaboo. Gaboo really is a very good player. He plays really well. He doesn't necessarily win the 1v1 tournaments, but He's really good. I almost ended up with a lower score than purple. I probably should have ceasefired when this town center was almost down. But Teal got all the way down to 7 villagers, and he is not Atlantean. I went all the way down. I'm doing pretty good, you know, looking at 61 vills, I'm like, feeling pretty good, and then all of a sudden, I'm down to 23. I kind of think maybe Jeff should have been able to carry a little bit more than what he did. I gotta be done now. What do you mean it's not Gabu? Of course it is. Who is in room 24? I don't know. Who's in room 24? Maybe it's not Gabu. Whoever it is, we'll call him Gabu. Gabu's so good, he's able to win while he's not even playing. Maybe it was, who's the other one that plays with Gabu a lot? I don't know. Whoever it was, Gabu or Gabu's fan, played really well here. This kind of tells a little bit of the story here. Gabu was able to keep them downtown centers. At the, let's see, at the 19 and a half, at the 22-minute mark, we have 3 town centers and they have 5. Oh, man. You know what? Age of Mythology, fun game. Really is. Really is. It's a wild game. Really is. It's a fun game. Not many like it. That's why I play it. You just never know. But all right, I gotta go to bed, and I'll send you guys over to Boit. Also, if you missed my stream earlier, I did a really good. Well, I didn't do. I did a good. Had a good cast of Grand Monster versus Yoshi earlier today. So if you didn't catch that, watch it through. It's a really good series. I would suggest you watch it. It's fun games. Yeah, it could have been Ulysses. But all right, I'll catch all y'all later. Thanks all for watching.